Are you ready to take your sports fandom to the next level? With the FanDuel Sportsbook app, you're always in the game. Bet on all your favorite sports: NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, college football, basketball, soccer, golf, MMA, UFC, boxing, tennis, and even niche markets like Aussie rules and lacrosse. If it's sports, FanDuel's got it covered with endless betting options, from money lines to same-game parlays. Those are my favorite. Funding your account is a breeze. Deposit instantly with over 10 secure methods like PayPal, Venmo, Apple Pay, Visa, MasterCard, or even cash at retail locations. No matter where you are, you can add funds in seconds with a low $10 minimum. And when you win big, cash out fast. Get your winnings via PayPal or Venmo in as little as 24 hours or instantly at a FanDuel retail sportsbook. No fees from FanDuel, just pure convenience. And it's available in over 20 states like Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, New Jersey, New York, and more. The FanDuel app brings the action to your pocket. Download now. FanDuel Sportsbook, where winners play. Okay, next one's Kevin Gilroy in the Mark mailbag. The subject is Moxley morale. Question for Konnan, which means Disco will rush him through so that we can have the exact same right-wing political debate or mention his fantasy football instead. I'll just yellow card him right off the bat. This guy's trying to he's taking a shot.
This guy came in hot, yeah.
There's like so many people.
So many people love to pass the blame of AEW's audience downfall to people like MJF, Mercedes Moné, the Bucks, etc. But what I want to know is, what is the backstage reputation of Jon Moxley? He's been doing his gimmick for 6 years now. It's generally considered by most that he's the worst wrestler in the world. People hated the Death Riders gimmick, and it was chasing fans away, yet Tony Khan wanted to keep it going. Plus, every time he does one of his hardcore matches, the reaction is always with cringe. What is the backstage reputation of Jon Moxley? I don't know.
I don't know how he says considered by most that he's the worst wrestler in the world. I think that's a little bit of over the top.
That's Cornette.
Hyperbole.
That's Cornette's crew.
Okay. Okay.
Right. They say that.
Well,
I don't think he's the worst. I just don't. I did say this at one point. I thought he was the worst world champion because dude, he's out there bleeding in every match and cutting himself in front of the camera, just like his work was not top. Like he didn't really sell much, didn't really register guys' offense a lot. Like it's, I don't know. I wasn't impressed with it. I've become more of a fan of him lately than I did back then, but I'm still not compelled. I mean, for that fan base, they love him. He does cut good. I wouldn't say I like his promos, but I like his delivery. He seems very real.
Confident,
real. He sounds real when he's speaking. You know what I'm saying? And you don't get that a lot from a lot of guys in the business, but he does sound very genuine when he's cutting a promo. So
I would assume that he's viewed as a backstage leader because after the Punk thing happened, it was him, Jericho, and Bryan that were the top dogs putting the talent meeting together. So I'd say Moxley's probably one of the respected guys. But have you heard anything like that, Konnan, from any AEW guys?
I just think that from what I've heard is that he is respected because he did come from WWE, right? And I'm not a fan of his work, especially I was really disappointed that somebody of his stature and experience would be caught blading at least twice that I know. So blatantly.
At least.
It's like, bro, come on. That's one of the first thing you're taught. Lower your head, hide it, go under the ring.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You did none of that. You just sat there and did it like people weren't looking. You know, I'm like, what is this? You're exposing the business and you're burying yourself, you know? So that kind of, and I like his promos because he does seem real and he does his promos with confidence and conviction, right? I think the Death Riders, the group sucks. I'm glad they brought Pac in. I think he does add a lot to them.
Right. I would see them beating out of Yuta and Danny Garcia, just having Pac, what's his name? Claudio and Moxley.
That's a solid group.
Girl.
Yeah,
I mean, like literally, because I think those other two kids, they don't fit. I will say this about Moxley too. One more thing. He doesn't sell well for the other guy, right? And I cannot stand, bro, his finish. Like his finishing sequence is always he's choking out all these baby faces, and they always do the same thing. He hits the finish, the guy kicks out for fault, and then he chokes the guy out, and it's like, dude, that's got that. You know, it's like I don't know. It's like,
you know, I'm gonna tell you this is the last thing that I want to say on this. So I was a huge Moxley fan in WWE, right? Mm-hmm. And Black Magic or Norman Smiley, who's in the training center, once told me, look out for this guy because he marches to the beat of his own drum. Like he's different, you know?
Yeah.
And then I started to see some of his promos on the indies and they were great.
Yep.
And I was like, and then I see him now and I'm underwhelmed. And that's the only thing I can say. You know, it's nothing personal. I'm just underwhelmed. I don't like his work and I don't like the group, the
Riders,
the faction.
Yeah.
Right. And that's basically it. Like I usually fast forward to most of his matches. And there was a time where like in all of his matches, it was a must that he had to bleed, which I thought was unnecessary.
First match, third match, fifth, whatever it was. Like, this is ridiculous.
I said this last week, and I still can't believe, I never thought I would say it, but I actually preferred Dean Ambrose. And I always thought once Moxley got the free reign to do his thing, he was going to be so great. And it hasn't turned out that way.
And he does have free reign, so you can't blame it all on Tony.
Right.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.